All
Game
right,
Radio
sir.
with your
We're
boy
good to
Tony
go.
G and Big Lou. It's Tuesday night. The sports book went right into it. It's all good.
Yeah,
Um,
hey.
yeah, another
It's
Tuesday
all
night in the
good.
books. Got NFL football preseason starting out. I told y'all don't bet.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. And what do? I go out there and I bet a bunch of overs and won them all. But it don't always works like that.
Hey.
Hey, but they were. Everybody was scoring. Everybody was. It was pretty entertaining. The Falcons and the Lions didn't put up a lot of points, and the Saints didn't put up. Well, the Saints did cover, but that was the only
Hmm.
one because of the injury they called the game um,
Yeah.
for the Lions game. That was Friday night. It was kind of cool having football Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh yeah, I had a great weekend this past weekend. It was great. It was great.
Yeah,
Got
it
a
was
chance to see some
actually.
football.
Yeah, um, yeah. I mean, it's hard to judge anything. I know a lot of people get all. I know Sanders had a good day, but again, it's preseason and it's not what I mean. It's not the regular season.
Right.
But he did look pretty good.
Yeah, he
Um,
looked great. He looked great for his you know, how people are gonna find something to pick. They tried to talk about the insurance was over the top, and I didn't think so. It's
right.
nothing different than any other player would have done, but for the most part, uh, he looked very impressive to me. Looked very impressive. It's when is it Schuler is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he will have to see. I think maybe he should start the next game just to see, where he's at, and then you can determine, who's going to back up Flacco, after you see your other quarterback. To me, Shador looks like he's ready. But
Yeah.
like you
We'll
say,
see.
this is just we'll see. Let's give him another shot at another team that's probably got different defensive scheme or something like that. But for the most
Well,
part, I liked his composure, like the throws, like the playmaking. It looks good to me.
and as weeks go on, the competition stiffers because they're making cuts. There was people that were cut
Right.
today, and and then on the Saints game with the Chargers, uh, Trey Lance. I hope he finds a home. I hope he doesn't just bounce around the NFL and not.
Uh,
And
I don't think. I hope he doesn't either. He's looking good and comfortable with the Chargers right now. So maybe Jim Harbaugh can see something in him that or get something out of him that the rest of the coaches probably couldn't.
right. Well, that's and then New Orleans had Tyler Show in there. He played majority of the game. Spence
Mhm.
Rattler. I think he was 7 for 11. Jake Henry. I guess
Yeah.
they're just trying to see what they got. Like I said, the offense was definitely lackluster. Um,
Yeah.
but
I
like
was
again, it's
looking for
preseason.
more. Yeah. I was looking for more out of Spencer Rattler since he's been under center in real NFL games. So he's got a feel for what real football feels like. I was looking
Yeah.
for improvement. I was looking for improvement out of him and didn't see that in this preseason game. So you know, it's kind of difficult to difficult to see what's going on in his quarterback room for the offense.
And then to note a couple injuries. Let me see. Trying to. There was a couple injuries. Was it?
Yeah,
Phillies
the Texas tight end
guard.
Jordan. Yeah,
I had all the. Yeah, there was a couple key injuries. Let me see. There we go. Right here. All right. You got the Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford. Um, Still not practicing. I know he did some reps. So they're trying to save him, get him back, make sure he's 100 for the season, which I can't blame him. The Eagles pro guard, that's his Landon Dickerson suffered a meniscus injury to his knee, but
Oh
they're waiting options. They're waiting on some options with the doctors and see what they say. And then you gotta love
hmm
Cam Little hits the 70-yard. If you guys didn't get a chance to see that, watch that because that is really cool that kid hit a
Yeah,
70 yards. I know it don't
70 yard.
count. Well, it don't count. Yeah, it don't matter. If he can put one in that air during preseason, he can do it during a game because that's really some options. You know what I mean? If you go, hey man,
Yeah,
we ain't
that's
gonna punt
very
it,
impressive.
we can walk away with
Right.
three. Yeah, because he put it through the top. It wasn't even if it would have been dying on the way,
Right. It
still was a
wasn't.
long kick. But this
So
baby was
so it was up
yeah,
in
that
the
was
air when it went through the uprights. It wasn't going down
that
into the
one dying.
uprights. It was in that's impressive. That's very impressive.
Yeah, it really looked like it could have went another 10 yards. That everybody was like, "Holy
Wow.
cow." I mean, it was not a wounded duck landing. It was like coming out a bullet. Um, but yeah, a lot of teams they're just working on different stuff. You know what I mean? If they're maybe working on run packages, and I mean that's what preseason is all about. Is just working on certain stuff. It ain't really about picking player props and all that shenanigans. But
Right,
yeah, it
right.
was like I said, there was a bunch of good. Everyone's trying to see. A couple starters took a couple snaps. Um,
Mhm.
the Patriots beat up on the Commanders.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But nobody. I mean, they weren't playing anybody. Um, they really were. They really didn't play They didn't play other. Sam Hartman played for a little bit. Josh Johnson. Um, but it was good. I mean, you can see New England with their new coach back home. You know what I mean? Back in this old turf. I think that's going to be a really
oh
good
yeah,
thing for them. He understands their philosophy and he might be able to kind of take Bill's program 2.0,
yeah, and
3.0 and make it.
yeah, yeah. Patriot Way 2.0. Just take Bill's philosophy and modernize it for the young players to understand, and it should do better. He should be great there.
Yeah. Um, and then the Giants beat up on Buffalo in Buffalo. Um, Trubisky played. Trubisky's still at Buffalo. He's been there a minute.
Yeah,
And Russell Wilson, he's over at the Giants. They got him
yeah,
cheap.
yeah. He's
James Winston,
definitely QB1. Yeah, he's definitely QB1 over there.
and then you got you
How did
got Tommy.
James do? How did James do? Did he get to play?
He had one TD,
Ah,
no interceptions. Yeah, 7 for 11. Um,
oh, okay.
man, when he's on, he's on. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He's
that's
definitely
yeah. When
he's
he's
def
down in, he's down in. But
when he's not, he's not. Yeah, yeah. Because and it's
when
one
he's
or the other. Yeah.
it's either 0 or 100. There's no in between.
So I guess the Giants are kind of, and they got, of course, Tommy DeVito still. He was 10 for 14. It's Tommy Cutlet, Tommy Chicken Cutlet Vito. That's the guy. Um,
Yeah,
but it's kind of cool. He's from the neighborhood. He lives a couple blocks away. I mean, it's kind of cool story.
that's
Um,
awesome.
but
That's awesome.
yeah, but maybe they're trying to, I don't know, just see if Wilson is serviceable enough. And like I said, I know they got him cheap because everybody else is paying his contract.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so I mean, that's um,
yeah. So why not try to
boy,
win some
he's
games with him?
yeah. I mean, maybe he can tutelage the young uh, the young players.
Hmm.
Texans and the Vikings. Uh, Sam Howell actually looked good. Um, he
Yeah,
was 11 for
yeah. He
13,
did.
105 yards. Yeah. He um they had a couple. I mean, they got four. They got JJ McCarthy, Max Brownsmer,
Mhm.
and Brett Ripon. They should have a. They said. I mean, they. I think they'll do. I think Minnesota will do okay. I don't think they'll be. I don't think. I think they'll be okay. Um, and I think the Texans,
Yeah,
like I said, their star wasn't on the field. It wasn't like I'm sure they were trying a couple different. I saw Stefan get Diggs on the sideline cheering people on in New England and being the
yeah.
great. Um, I was like, whoa. I'm sorry, I just don't have that picture of Stefan Diggs. I'm sorry. I know people
Being
be
like
like,
the,
it
the
just
team player and the cheerleader for the
he just
team, he's mostly
no,
a
he
me
doesn't.
guy.
No, yeah, yeah. Mostly because he'll put out tweets, and it's like, um, Cowboys and the Rams, this preseason. I mean, they had Joe Milton in there, and actually, I mean, he had 143 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Not bad.
Not bad.
And then Will
Yeah, it's
Grier
not
only played a
bad.
few. Not bad at all. No, I mean he had some. Still no word on Parsons.
No word on
Michael
Parsons.
Parsons.
Yeah, no word on Parsons. So far, he's standing on business as far as like not wanting to play, wanting to leave. I don't think they're going to trade him anywhere, and I think he's going to get paid. It's just Jerry's going to pay you when he's ready. He doesn't care about how long it takes or publicity or whatever. He's just a hard nosed businessman, and you're going to have to wait. If you're due for a big contract, you're going to have to wait on it.
Well, the other thing that I just don't know who could give up what they need to give up to make Dallas happy on a trade. I mean, that's
Right.
my thing. Who could
Yeah,
afford
and
to
they're going
give
to
up
make the
that
trade
much?
ridiculous. Right. They're going to make it ridiculous.
Right. Because we all know what happened when Minnesota traded for Herschel Walker. They paid for that for a decade, and I think
Hmm.
teams look at that and they go, "Wow, um, we don't want to
Right.
do that." One thing about Cleveland, they paid him all that money, and really, I mean, I know they've suffered from it, but they've actually haven't suffered as much as I thought they would have. Um,
Hmm.
but it's we will don't know. We'll know in years to come because I really thought they were going to be stripped. But they've managed to put a good product, a decent product on the field. Um, I think a
Yeah, they
decent
still
product on the
they
field.
yeah, they still got some defensive woes, but for the most part, yeah, they got a good team out there.
Yeah. So I mean, and then Kansas City and Arizona, Kyle Murray did actually he played a couple. He was 7 for 8, 96 yards. Jacob Brissett, he um, played in tune, and then of course Kansas City had a slew of Patrick Mahomes actually threw a one pass for 1 yard for a touchdown.
Huh,
And they
huh.
got Minshew in there too on their.
Gardner, Gardner Minshew, mustache of the NFL.
Yep, he's been to some teams, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I root for the guy. There's just certain guys I root for. Gardner Minshew is one of the
Yeah,
guys I root for. I understand where he is as a quarterback, but I just root for guys like him to win, the ones that are, you know what I'm saying, that are not so much the status quo. I call them the
I
blue
mean
collar guys.
blue collar guy. I mean a few years ago they made a run with him. I mean he had a couple
Yeah,
good seasons. I mean yeah, and then then things kind of changed around. And then I watched Las Vegas and Seattle, which was a tie. Uh,
yeah, I watched that one.
yep. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty. I mean, that was a pretty good game. Drew Lock, he looked pretty decent. Geno Smith didn't play as much as I thought. They played the heck out of that Aiden O'Connell. He uh
Mhm.
he had 2 interceptions. He had 205 yards. Um, so I don't know. I would have thought Geno Smith. I don't know. I thought when they brought him there, we'll see. I guess we'll have to wait to see what they're really trying to do. Not saying he was going to be the starter, but he was going to get a little more playing time in the preseason. And again, it's only game one. Um,
Yeah, yeah, we'll probably see more of them next week or this weekend.
yeah, yeah. And then Tampa Bay, Baker didn't play at all. Um, Tampa kind of had their way with Tennessee. Um, I think you can get Tennessee for under 5 wins for the season. I have to look that up because I think they're going to win 5. I think it's going to be a rough year
Yeah,
for them, but I think they're going to put it all together.
yeah, I think they're gonna get it together. I think they're gonna get it together, But wow, five games. Well, and they don't
What's
have to
that?
worry about nobody in their division but Houston.
Yeah,
The rest of the teams are still
yeah,
struggling. Sunshine's got to prove it this year.
yeah. Sunshine needs some help. Either that, or he
And
needs to go to a organization that's going to do something with him.
yeah,
Um,
they got him some players over there. And now I don't think Travis Hunter playing both sides of the field is going to work in the NFL. Guys are too fast, and that's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot out of them for that, especially
I
when
think
you got all these dynamic speedsters like Tyreek and Justin and these guys that can, that'll go to give him the business when he's on defense. And then you're going to go do some offensive plays. It's going to be hard to see. And it's not like he's a
I,
big
I
guy. He's a small guy too.
I agree with you. I think he. This is here's my thing with him. I think that he could easily easily fill in for a couple plays. Okay, I believe that. But it becomes a point where you become um, very important, and we're trying not to get you. You know, what I mean? We're trying not to get you hurt um, on opposite side of the ball. Because there'll be a thing where where's he more valuable? Is he more valuable here, or is he more valuable there? I get the idea. They agree to it, and I think they're going to do whatever they're going to do whatever's best for the team. Um, and we'll see. I mean, he's a heck of an athlete, but like you said, he's not a big guy, and those nicks and bruises going into 18 weeks is rough. How much? So I guess I should have looked this up before I asked, but how much? How much did he actually play Iron Man football? Did he play every down?
I don't think he played every down. I think they had some select plays when he
Packages,
was on that side. Yeah, they had packages for
yeah, packages, and I could see the NFL. I can see the NFL. I can see them doing that. I can see. I just can't see him. He's going to play 2 downs on offense, 3 downs on. I don't. I mean, I think they'll have some. I think they're going to include some packages and see if it gives them a different look. And there's no doubt that they're going to do whatever best for their team, and I'm sure he will fit into. Hey, there's wide receivers that return kicks.
him.
Edelman, he did. You know what I mean? There's a lot of,
Yeah,
or on
yeah, yeah.
they're also on special teams. They're on the punt. I mean, so it's not far fetched, but the media, us, some of us have to extravagant. If it was this big, it was that big. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
just he
Yeah.
say he say we like to play it down, and they heard was he's playing every down Iron Man football. That's what it's like. I don't think that's what he said, but yeah, I agree with you. I think in packages, and I think he'll do good in packages.
Mhm.
I agree with you. I agree with you there, and they do that all the time. They have all kind of packages where they use
Yeah, he used
defensive
lineman as tight
defensive.
end
Yeah,
or
yeah,
fullback.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah, and I think that's good, and I think that's one thing that you. What's funny is the value of the running back last year was totally blown away, and then the running back played such a key factor in winning another Super Bowl, and we had two
mhm,
running backs that had unbelievable years. Kind of ironic, and I think Philadelphia showed you. I think Philadelphia showed you some very interesting facts. Number one, if you have a good enough 4-man front, you can't mess with us because that leaves 7 men behind us, and you have a problem with 7 men. You do better with 4 or 5, not 7. So we
mhm,
saw that. Oh yeah, by the way, not only can we pass, we're going to run the ball down your throat. I mean, I really think they. And what's so funny is it's all old school football. I mean, really, it's
absolutely.
not a big lineman. Yeah, it's not like
Absolutely.
they didn't reinvent the wheel. I mean, it's old man, it's old school football. Run, pass, run, pass, pass. I mean, we're
Mhm,
gonna as things open up. I mean, do I love the passing game? I do, but I think that you can't be a one trick pony because every time they shut down a quarterback who's a one trick pony, the game's over.
mhm.
Um, what I mean? I mean, the days of the greatest show on turf. It's hard to get another one of those. I mean, that was a pretty
Right.
amazing five wide
Right. That was an
receivers.
amazing, yeah, that
Every
was an amazing
every
season. Yeah.
play,
Yeah.
every play is 5 wide. Whatever you want to do with that, we're just going to go. You know what I mean? And you score
Right.
48, we'll score 50. That's fine. We're good with
Right.
that.
No problem.
Yeah. So yeah, no problem. And so and even like I think even like with Kansas City, people were saying, oh, they're this, they're that. I mean, you change well what you have, and their offense isn't the way it was. You know what I mean? Just you miss players or some injuries, you lose players, so you figure out how to win, and they figured out how to win. I mean, they lost last year, but year before they won. You know what I mean? They've won 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. Hats off to them. Philly's got two. Um, and Philly looks, and like I said, well, now they lost their guard. I mean that's a big deal. All pro
Yeah, that's
guard.
gonna be a
Yeah,
big deal.
yeah, that's going to be. But I mean, provided everyone stays healthy, they're going to be a tough team to beat. And I don't know. I got a lot of people talking smack to me about the Cowboys game one playing Philly and how they think Cowboys are going to. And I was like, what are the Cowboys doing game one of this season differently from last year? There was this, there was that. Philly's a better team. You may not like it,
It is a better
and that's
team.
that's that's
Dallas,
yeah, that's
yeah,
yeah, that's fine and dandy. You don't have to like it,
right.
but I mean, at the end of the day, they're just. I mean, Philly's a better team.
They're a better
Not saying
team.
that Dallas isn't a good. Yeah,
They have a better running game. Uh some will say that, as far as the receivers, you can throw that up in the air. But defense,
yeah.
Philly's got better defense, you know. So we'll have to see. But I don't think that Dallas is there yet. They're not there yet.
And I agree with you. In fact, let's look at something. We got a little bit of time. Let's see what they got here. I didn't look. I should have looked. I don't know, why am I? There you go. Let's go. Let's see. I'm trying to
Also,
see if I could
Sportsbook
get.
Army, make sure that you email us or contact us. Right here, we have our information on the screen. If you have a business and or a sports team that would like to get promoted, reach out to us at that number and reach out to us at our Facebook or at our Gmail address. And someone will get with you and we will get it going.
The best. I think it was set. I can't pull it. Won't pull it up right now. I think they're up -7. But like I said, it'll be interesting to as a weekend. And what the killing part is, it's August 11th. It's August 11th. So we basically got 1 week, 2 weeks. We got 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Before we, um, and it's so crazy because we
before
wait
the
for this.
kickoff.
Yeah, we wait for this every year, and it's kind of cool because it goes all the way to February. A lot of action, a lot of um, yeah, September 1st, and then on the weekend of the 6th, 7th, and 8th is when the season starts. It starts right by my birthday. My birthday is September 11th, so that's why about the 9th or 8th in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, make sure you reach out to us on our Facebook page, the Sportsbook, or KM Radio. If you got an event,
Hmm.
sports team, or you got some kind of family, you got some kind of family, some kind of city civil that you're trying to do. If you have a group, nonprofit, just reach out to the station. We work with all kind of groups, all kind of organizations. So yeah, reach out to us. And remember, me and Lou are on every Tuesday night. We give you sports clips every day. We drop some sports clips, some scores. So make sure you listen to us every day. Me or him, or me and him throughout the day. That we'll watch go from day to day. Try to give you all as much input as we have. Um, this week coming up, got a bunch more NFL games. Um, and so if you look at now, some of them have gotten higher. Yeah, they've raised the spreads a little. They're at like 37 to 40, but they were at like 33, 34, 35, and that was just saying to me, bet me, because everybody's trying to prove their
Right.
worth and score touchdowns. And so that's just one of those deals. But yeah, be a bunch of, let's see. Like I said, I really liked the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I really liked the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday deal they
Yeah.
had.
Yeah. That was that
I
was
really
pretty.
thought
That was
that.
cool.
Yeah, so we got Friday, we
Hmm.
got Friday, we got 1, 2 games. Saturday, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Six.
7,
Eight. In games.
8. Yeah, and then
So
Sunday we
Saturday
got
sold
one.
up for me.
Yeah, I know,
One,
right?
two. Yeah, 2 games Sunday. And we got a Monday night game.
There you go.
Well,
All right,
yeah.
guys, our time is run out. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank everyone at KM Radio, our KM Radio family, and Big Lou for being here every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, the biggest station in the land. KM Radio, where we go ham.
Hey.